They're not Republicans and they're not Democrats. The independent voter isn't being counted or informed. Cronkite News reporter David Caltabiano tells us how independents are still fighting for political equality.
Democrats, Republicans, independents, and the Clean Election Commission gathered today to discuss whether those who don't affiliate with either party are treated equally and included in the political process. Party leaders from both ends of the political spectrum attended a panel to discuss independent voters.
So I think most people missed my joke about more campaign signs would fix everything on voter education.
But after the laughs, a serious debate on independent voter engagement began.
Many Americans in this last election felt like they were choosing between the lesser of two evils.
Paul Johnson, former Phoenix mayor and the current chairman of the independent movement of Arizona, also said the existing system is alienating independents, a view that top GOP officials disagree with.
Any consideration that independents as a whole are put in a box and don't have access to information or can't participate at the same level should be offensive to the independents.
But to Arizona's Secretary of State Michelle Reagan, the issue comes down to how voting districts are drawn.
If we really want to make our election system better and more fair in Arizona, the untold story is competitive districts, and nobody talks about it.
Secretary Reagan said the overly red or blue districts in Arizona discourages voters as a whole to come out and vote. But Johnson used a familiar word to describe the uphill battle for independent voters and those who want to be in office.
The whole goal is to make certain that the game is rigged against them.
A word that Johnson backs up with his own personal reason.
One is if you run for governor, and governor is just one example, every seat is the same. If you run as a Democrat, it's 7,000 votes, 7,000 signatures you need to get on the ballot. You need 7,000 if you're a Republican. You need almost 40,000 if you're an independent. It makes it almost impossible for independents to actually even get on the ballot.
Secretary of State Michelle Reagan also discussed the change in the presidential preference election to include independent voters, but says that's up to the state legislature. And the broadcast center, David Caltabiano, Cronkite News.